Hi, it's Caleb Dennison for Digital Trends, and behind me right now is the Samsung F8500 plasma television. Now, while I've grown to hate the term game changer, this TV is an actual game changer. Take everything you think you know about plasma and flush it down the toilet. Let's take a look at why this thing is so great. While plasma TVs have gotten lighter and thinner over the past few years, they've still had a tough time competing against LED televisions. That's primarily because they just aren't as bright. This TV changes all of that. It is by far the brightest plasma that we've ever tested. Not only that, it also has excellent black levels. Samsung's implemented a special filter in this TV that essentially keeps light from being refracted back out at you. That makes for very deep blacks, that helps color pop, and the contrast on this TV is just amazing. It's stunning to look at. There are catches though. There's the few quirks about this TV you're going to want to know about before you go out and buy one. So the main thing you need to know is that this TV comes with a bit of a learning curve involved, and it starts with this remote control. You'll notice that it's really shy on buttons, and that's because most of the control happens here with this trackpad. In order to pull something up on screen, you basically go through a series of menus. That makes things like changing the channel a little bit more complicated than you're used to. You can't just dial in 708. You naturally want to find buttons, hunt them down and press them. They're not there, so you're going to have to get used to that. You might also notice that there is a microphone on this remote. That's because Samsung has armed this TV with voice recognition software. It requires a network connection, but Samsung's improved the voice recognition supposedly to involve natural language. Let's say I want to watch Die Hard. Press the voice button. I want to watch Die Hard. And it pops up a series of Die Hard movies. Appears to be playing on HBO. And here's the hitch. If you want to search for a movie across all the platforms, you can't just enter text to do your search. You have to use voice command. This TV is also armed with Samsung's gesture control software. Stick your hand out, and now you have the option to control the TV. I can pick an app here, or I can swipe through my menus and see what else is available. There's live TV surrounded by some TV suggestions. Let's say I want to control the volume. I just move my hand over, close it, and it'll start turning our volume up. So that's a lot of fun. It's the kind of thing you want to show off to your friends after you get it. But after a while, it becomes clear that it's just not that practical. So you can see at the top of the screen that Samsung has broken its Smart Hub into 5 distinct sections. You can use the social section to check out YouTube, apps for all your watching pleasure. This is my favorite section though. This is what's on TV now. Now I'll show you what's actively being played on the TV, but it also make recommendations for other shows you can watch. The only problem is it doesn't know what tier of cable or satellite service you have. So it's going to show you a lot of suggestions that you can't take advantage of. So even though it takes a little while to get used to the remote, all the swiping and the hunting, and the voice recognition and gesture software isn't as useful as you might think, and you got to get used to going through the different menus that Samsung set up, nothing takes away from the fact that this TV looks spectacular. It's one of those TVs that people are going to be talking about 5 or 6 years from now because it's just that great. This is not something you want to miss out on. And with a street price of around $2,800 to $3,000, I think it's a pretty great deal. That's a Samsung F8500. I'm Caleb Dennison for Digital Trends. Thanks for watching.